Good morning. This is just going to be a little bonus video. I am working on this today and an idea just popped into my head. I'm just going to clip this closed and slide this over. And so this idea, I just wanted to share with you. So I have these cute little brown bags. They measure 3 1/8 by 6, almost 6 inches tall. I of course ordered these from Amazon, and I wanted to put them on this flap right here. So they are slightly too wide, so they're just going to overlap a tiny little bit, like so. Oh, and I also folded the bottom up to, towards the opening. So now they are 4 inches wide. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't know if pattern paper will be seen behind it. I'm just gonna do a little test here. I should get one without white on it, but whatever. Yeah, you're not going to see much of it. So what you can do is just, when you're done layering the bags, you can just tuck in a little couple of cutesy things to fill up any gaps if you would like. So first thing I'm going to do is add gussets to these bags. So let's go ahead and use some scraps. That's probably a 1/2 inch wide. Doesn't have to be a 1/2 inch wide, it could be more or less. It's literally just scraps, and then see, they're not even the same size. It's totally fine. Okay, so let's cut off. You have the fold to the left. I'm right-handed, and I'm just going to angle cut the bottom first, and then I'm going to just eyeball it here, like so, and I'm going to cut the excess off. Angle cut this one, and then I'm going to copy it on here. I'm just going to hold it together. Like so. And that way you have the full width of this tuck spot. So I'm going to do that on. Okay, before I glue them all together like this, I want to line under the tabs, and the paper will cover the flappy things, so that when It's not like you can see them, but anyways, I want to line my bags here. So I'm going to use this plaid, and I don't even have to cut that white part off because we're not going to see it. Okay, and I'm going to just put this here like so, and I'm just doing this to see how where I need to cut. I still want to see the little raggedy edge just a tiny bit, so I'm gonna mark with the pencil where to cut right there. And I'll have to get my big cutter for this one. No, it's still not big, but line up the pencil mark. Sorry if you don't like that noise. Oops. Okay, now we're gonna see how. Oh, I do need to cut this off, the side off. Just want to see how wide I need them. Okay, so I have it pushed in all the way under this little flap. Close it, flip it over. Oops. Stay. And then I'm going to cut the excess off from back here. I feel like I'm cutting through something. I am, so don't do that. I feel like that's a bad decision. How wide is this? It's about 3 1/8. It's a little bunchy. And I'm going to cut this white off so I can see more of the edge of the bag. Oh, my stomach is making noise. There. So now you can just see a little bit of the lip. And because of the way I'm going to layer the bags on the page, I'm not really worried about having a border from here to here. All right. So we can glue this down, and all I'm going to do is put a bead of glue right along the edge of the bag. You don't even have to go all the way down. And a bead of glue here, and a bead of glue on the edge here. Like so. So that is going to go down there. So now we can close this up. Like so. Just like that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to attach this. I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to position this very top one first. And I want to see that stitching right there. So when I attach it, I'm only going to glue here on the very edge of this and on the very edge over here. I'm not going to put glue here, and I'm not going to put glue here. I'm not going to worry about putting gussets on here. This is just fine. Okay, I'm going to cover up my other two envelopes, meaning I'm just going to put pattern paper. And I think what I'll do is alternate this pattern paper. So I'll put this one in one, and then I will do a different pattern for the center one. I think. Okay, I have my pockets lined, and now I'm gonna eyeball this part, and because they're gonna be, oh, my hair, I'm sorry, they're gonna be layered like that. Okay, so again, we're gonna put glue on this edge and along this edge. press that down, press this down. This bottom envelope, I did need to glue down the bottom, so I'm just gonna stick my glue nozzle in there and just run some glue along the bottom here. I'm sorry, I'm not really peppy. I'm not adequately caffeinated yet. There we go. Now, let me find something. So the trick to attaching them like we did is that you have a long pocket that goes all the way down to the bottom. You also have a pocket, if it behaves. This paper is not stiff enough. You also have this pocket that goes all the way to the bottom. And then you have this pocket that goes all the way to the bottom. Then you have a tuck here, and you have a pocket here. Like so. So let me just go over that again. The top envelope, you're gluing only on these two sides. Then we're slightly overlapping, and you're gluing only on these two sides. The bottom one, you're slightly overlapping, and you're gluing on these two sides and the bottom. Okay? Yay! All right. And then I am just going to cover up those. But I'm going to make this a short video today, or for right now, just so that I could show how I did this part and constructed this. So if you have been following along, thank you so much. If you are currently working on the same thing that I am doing, if you're crafting along with me, let me know in the comment section below. I would love to hear how you're coming along, and I will see you tomorrow in the next video. So